Today on Preyo Tidings, we're diving into one of the most explosive releases in modern history. The newly leaked Epstein files that have shocked the world. Names of powerful politicians, tech billionaires, royals, celebrities, and dozens of victims have now surfaced. And today you'll hear every major name that's been exposed, and what it means. This story is huge. Stay with us. In early February 2026, the U.S. Department of Justice released millions of pages of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted sex offender who died in 2019. This massive release of files was made public under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, but it has triggered a firestorm, not just because of the alleged crimes, but because names of victims and powerful individuals now appearing in these documents have suddenly come to light. Names of victims revealed. One of the most explosive revelations is that the files included at least 43 victim names left unredacted, despite requirements to protect their identities. Many of these victims were minors at the time of abuse, and their full names appeared hundreds of times in the released documents. Survivors and lawyers have blasted the release, saying it was a government failure that put victims at risk. Names of powerful people in the files. Now the world's attention is on the powerful individuals mentioned. It's important to note, being named in the files does not mean someone is accused of a crime. It often means they appear in emails, schedules, or flight logs connected to Epstein's network. Here are some of the high-profile names that have surfaced. Political leaders and royals. Donald Trump referenced in various documents. Bill Clinton, former U.S. president, appears in many communications and imagery. Kevin Rudd, former Australian PM, mentioned 119 times, though he denies ever meeting Epstein. Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, linked through email exchanges and associations. Her charity closed amid fallout. Prince Andrew, former British royal, repeatedly referenced in past filings. Tech and business figures. Bill Gates comes up in thousands of documents. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn co-founder, appears repeatedly. Peter Thiel, billionaire investor, mentioned in communications. Elon Musk appears hundreds of times, denied visits to Epstein's island. Larry Page and Sergey Brin referenced in emails. Legal, media and entertainment names. Alan Dershowitz noted in past filings. David Copperfield, magician, mentioned in earlier documents. Michael Jackson, historic mention in archived records. Other names from older releases included Alec Baldwin, Dustin Hoffman, Mick Jagger, Ivanka Trump, although none were implicated in criminal activity. These names represent a who's who of politics, business, entertainment, and global leadership. But again, mention does not equal guilt. The controversy and public outrage. 517 Sakura. The files have sparked outrage for multiple reasons. Victim names leaked. Something advocates say was a serious breach of trust and safety. Incomplete redactions. DOJ temporarily pulled files to fix redaction errors. Calls for transparency. Survivors, lawmakers, and activists are demanding that the government release everything and ensure justice is served. Media reactions. Personalities like Whoopi Goldberg have criticized the handling of these files as insensitive and negligent. Why it matters. This story matters because it touches on power, accountability, and justice. Epstein's network operated for years, allegedly exploiting victims while maintaining connections with powerful people. Now, with millions of pages public, researchers, journalists, and civil rights advocates are digging deeper. But many questions remain. How many names have not yet been revealed? Will any new legal actions arise? Could this lead to broader investigations into systemic abuse? The global fallout continues, and history is watching every development. That's the latest on the Epstein files, the leaked documents that have captured the world's attention and revealed names from presidents to tech titans and, unfortunately, victims whose identities were accidentally exposed. If you found this video informative, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss updates like this. Comment below, which name shocked you the most? This is Preyo Tidings, bringing you the truth behind the headlines.